Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Dominik Mysterio is one of the most featured heels on the WWE roster currently. The luchador is in his first reign as Intercontinental Champion and is simultaneously holding the Triple Omega Championship. He recently tried to cut Grayson Waller's hair in a clip shared by Netflix. WWE recently hosted the Crown Jewel event in Perth, Australia last weekend. The show featured some great matches, including a generational John Cena vs. AJ Styles match along with two great men's and women's Crown Jewel title matches and some other great bouts. Grayson Waller was heavily featured on WWE's social media platforms and events to promote Crown Jewel since he's a native Australian. In the latest video shared by WWE and Netflix, Waller was trying to get a haircut, but Dominik intervened by offering him a mullet. Waller flipped out and denied Dominik's offer to cut his hair. It's hilarious to see Dominik Mysterio and Grayson Waller interact. Both of them are loved by fans as heels in the Stanford-based promotion. Big Bronson Reed faced Roman Reigns in the biggest match of his career at Crown Jewel last week. After surviving an intense Australian street fight with the Tribal Chief, Bronson picked the win after some help from his Vision stablemate Braun Breaker. This marked Reigns' first pinfall loss since WrestleMania 40 against Cody Rhodes. Following the match, Bronson posted a picture on Instagram celebrating his win. Dominik Mysterio commented an emoji on Reed's post to praise him. It was an emoji of a goat, which Dom used to call Bronson the greatest of all time. Fans are excited to see what's next for Bronson Reed now that he has pinned Roman Reigns. It will be interesting to see what Triple H has planned for the Australian superstar. Ishan Dubey is a pro wrestling writer for Sportskeeda, with a lifelong love for professional wrestling that began when he was 5, watching the 2011 Royal Rumble. While pursuing a B.Sam Hans degree at the University of Delhi, his dedication to wrestling has driven his career. With years of freelance writing experience, Ishan reports on WWE, adhering to strict guidelines and using official sources to maintain accuracy and give readers the best stories and information. His favorite wrestlers include CM Punk, for always sticking to his beliefs, and Kenny Omega, whom he considers the god of professional wrestling. Outside wrestling, Ishan enjoys watching sitcoms, listening to rock and metal music, and writing poems and stories. A passionate debater, he often finds himself in front of a podium when not at his laptop. One of his favorite moments was having a Kenny Omega poster he made reshared by Omega himself on Instagram. A cold wind whipped down the backstage alley, scattering discarded ropes, steel chairs, and the faint flicker of distant ring lights. The echoes of the crowd's roar still lingered, like ghosts that refused to fade. On one side, a shadow crouched. The street lamps overhead cast an eerie halo around him. Dominik Mysterio. His jaw was set. His eyes glowed with intent. In his hand he held something small, silver, the glint of barber's clippers. Tonight he was not here for a match. Tonight he came for humiliation, for dominion, for the slice of scalp that speaks louder than body blows. From around the corner came his target, the Raw star. Let's call him the Titan. Tall, imposing, mane of dark hair flowing like silk in the breeze, muscles coiled under his gear. The Titan didn't see him at first, too focused, stepping toward the arena entrance. Perhaps still hearing cheers, perhaps still basking in the adulation of fans. Dominik rose, moving silently across crates and cables, stepping through shadows. He felt the surge of adrenaline. This was theater, spectacle, subversion. The narrative would be burned into every fan's mind. Within a heartbeat, the Titan was seized from behind, arms pinned, struggle flares in his eyes. The clippers were at his neck, the buzzing whispering danger. Dominik snarled, not so untouchable now. The Titan twisted, one arm free, and tried to break the grasp. But Dominik was relentless. He delivered a knee into the ribs, forcing compliance. The clippers touched the hairline. A snip. A tuft of dark hair drifted to the ground, the strands catching the light, dancing like trophies of conquest. The Titan gasped, shock and fury mingling in his throat. He fought back, but Dominik's grip was iron, his intention crystalline. After 2 or 3 more quick slices, deliberate, mocking, a patch was gone, a scar of scalp exposed, a disfigurement in the form of humiliation. Blood did not spill. Pain was not paramount. The spectacle was the wound. Dominik straightened the clippers and stepped back, hair in hand, holding it aloft like a banner. The alley lights glinted. He sneered. "Look upon this," he spat, "and remember who rules the shadows." The Titan crumpled to his knees, clutching his scalp, reeling in his shock. Dominik dropped the clippers, turned on his heel, and vanished into the darkness, leaving the mutilated hair and broken pride behind. In the following hours, backstage whispers swirl. The Titan is found by security, his hair ruined, his dignity exposed. Cameras catch the gash in his hairline. The fans gasp. What madness has overtaken WWE? Screens freeze the moment. Dominik holding the clippers, his silhouette framed by the alley lights. On Monday Night Raw, the show opens with chaos. The Titan storms the ring mic, furious, blood-red scowl on his face, patch of scalp visible. Dominik's music hits. The arena trembles. Dominik emerges from the entrance ramp, swagger in his step, clippers concealed behind him. He laughs, high, cruel, triumphant, as the Titan charges. But Dominik vanishes, too quick. The Titan looks around, desperate. Then, blackness. A masked attack, a distraction, maybe the rest of Judgment Day intervening. The story threads itself. Who'll protect the Titan? Who's next? Will Dominik be sanctioned? Banned? Will the hair grow back? Or will the scar remain as a mark of infamy? Power and humiliation. To cut one's hair is to strip identity, to degrade to impose control. A physical and symbolic act of dominance. Shadow vs. light. The act takes place in darkness, outside official arenas, off the record, off the grid, in the liminal space between performance and violation. Legacy and identity. Hair is a wrestler's trademark. Think Antonio Inoki, Macho Man's mustache, etc. To cut it is to threaten legacy. Dominik isn't asking or wrestling. He is rewriting the narrative. Fear and repercussion. The Titan's shock, not from pain, but violation, sets in motion consequences beyond the ring. It's not just about brute strength. It's about control, fear, spectacle. Hidden witness. A stagehand sees it but is terrified to speak out. Later, that witness becomes a key. A camera foam video goes viral. Retribution. The Titan vows revenge on Dominik, laying a trap in next week's Raw. A match is set. Hair versus career. Psychological maneuvers. Dominik leaves clues. A hair strand left on the Titan's trench coat. A cryptic message. Who's next? Unravel backstory. Why did Dominik act? An insult, a betrayal, sibling rivalry with Rhea or other Mysterio lore. Connect the motive to long-running grudges. Redemption or further descent. Will Dominik's act alienate fans, or will he lean into his heel villain aura and make it his brand?